So I'm up late wasting time on the internet and I come across this video by Meghan Markle and I think, wow, she is just fucking magical. You've got to watch this with me. This is just amazing.
When I was just 11 years old, I unknowingly and somehow accidentally became a female advocate.
You know, that's really coincidental because when I was a woke 11-year-old, I became a male advocate. And it was incidental that I did this because I just happened to be a man. And so it was almost like it was my own direct self-interest. Although that's not true. I didn't become a male advocate. I just got on with being a kid. But anyway, sorry, do carry on.
See, I had been in school watching a TV show in elementary school, and this commercial came on with the tagline for this dishwashing liquid. And the tagline said, "Women all over America are fighting greasy pots and pans."
Wow. And it really broke your heart. I can tell by that big smile. It was just quaint. It was just, I mean, it was no, sorry, what am I talking about? It was real oppression. This was real oppression that women across America were feeling. That, that it just happened to say women across America and not men across America or people across America. But sorry, go on. You had a heartwarming story. And I can tell this is inspirational because it's at UN Women's Summit of some kind, and it's got some really, really nice, relaxing piano music. This is uplifting. I'm feeling very uplifted, Megan, and I can tell you are too, because, I mean, it was so oppressive, but you fixed that oppression. Do go on.
Two boys from my class said, "Yeah, that's where women belong, in the kitchen."
Did they say this at the same time? And when you stood up and told them no, women don't belong in the kitchen, did the whole class clap? Just out of interest. I mean, I totally believe your story. Sorry, go on.
I remember feeling shocked.
Wow.
And angry.
Furious.
And also just feeling so hurt. It just wasn't right.
It's just not right. It's just not right that women do dishes. It's terrible. Do you know what's really funny, actually? Is that in my house, the only chores I do, apart from cleaning my office, because my wife isn't allowed in my office, is the dishes. That's the only chores I fucking do. This is my man cave, obviously. She's not coming in here. But on the plus side, no one's allowed in here. So, you know. But seriously, the only chores I do are my fucking dishes, and the dishes in the evening. And I don't mind them at all. It's actually kind of therapeutic, to be honest. But anyway, sorry. Go on, Markle. Women being oppressed by dishes. And sorry. Women are being oppressed by an advert for dishwasher or dish cleaning liquids that are only advertised, or at least specify that they're being advertised towards women. Sorry.
And something needed to be done.
That's right. Something needed to be done. Oh, and if not you, then who? If not now, then when? This is just a monumental achievement for women, Megan. Sorry.
So, I went home and I told my dad what had happened.
I bet he was furious.
And he encouraged me to write letters.
That's it.
So I did.
Yeah. Did he know the addresses of the people to write to? Were these personal friends of his? Just out of interest.
To the most powerful people I could think of. Now, my 11-year-old self worked out that if I really wanted someone to hear me, well, then I should write a letter to the First Lady.
What? She's one of the last people I would expect to hear you? Like, if you really wanted someone to hear you, don't go for the wife of the most powerful man in the world, because she's probably busy. She's probably got more important things to deal with than a commercial from a soap company. I mean, I'm just being cynical and presumably misogynistic. She's undoubtedly sat there answering letters all day from woke 11-year-olds. Carry on.
So off I went, scribbling away to our First Lady at the time, Hillary Clinton.
Cringe. But yeah, okay, Hillary, the woman's advocate who's done so well for women. And I bet she personally wrote you back, didn't she?
I also put pen to paper and I wrote a letter to my news source at the time, Linda Ellerby, who hosted a kids' news program, and then to Powerhouse attorney Gloria Allred. Because
these people have absolutely nothing better to do with their time, and somehow as an 11-year-old you knew who these people were. I mean, I'm just saying, I bet if you just polled 11-year-olds, they wouldn't be able to name a single politician other than Donald Trump. I mean, maybe Hillary Clinton as well at this point. But seriously, like, name a judge. Sorry.
Because even at 11, I wanted to cover all my bases.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Let me write to 3 people who are never going to write back to me. Or at least that's what I would have been thinking. I mean, holy shit. Like, the cringe of this is just unbelievable. I want to cover all my bases. Yeah, that's it, Megan. Yeah, I totally believe you. Carry on.
Finally, I wrote to the soap manufacturer.
Oh, the people who might actually be able to do something about this. Good idea.
And a few weeks went by.
Did they?
And to my surprise, I received letters of encouragement from Hillary Clinton, from Linda Ellerby, and from Gloria Allred.
At least from their interns. Sorry, carry on.
It was amazing. The kids' news show, they sent a camera crew to my home to cover the story.
Wow, I would absolutely love to see that news report. I would just think it would be an amazing thing to watch. What has happened, little girl? Well, they used women rather than people on a dishwashing or soap commercial. I was really offended. I thought this was a step back for women. It was really offensive. It was oppressive even. And I demand something be changed. And it's a good thing that a news crew has come to cover my breaking story. Sorry, go on.
And it was roughly a month later when the soap manufacturer, Procter & Gamble, changed the commercial for their Ivory Clear dishwashing liquid.
What I love about this, right? In fact, there we go.
They changed...
Bravo for Procter & Gamble. What are they doing? Well, they might be exploiting children in third world countries. They might be polluting the planet, raising the temperature of the earth. I don't know. I don't follow them. But then neither do any of these people. And they don't give a fuck. This is what Louis Levi is always talking about when he's talking about the evil marriage between progressivism and corporatism. They don't give a fuck what Procter & Gamble is doing. I mean, like, I have no idea that, they could be doing anything. And they probably are, because this is the nature of multinational corporations, especially like chemical corporations and stuff like that. I wonder what they're dumping where. But none of these fucking idiots care. None of them care, because Procter & Gamble will pump out the propaganda that is suitable to them and pleasing to them. Here's some progressive propaganda. Oh, brilliant, Procter & Gamble did nothing wrong. I mean, to be fair, I might be unnecessarily categorizing Procter & Gamble, but to be honest with you, I bet if I took 2 seconds to fucking Google it, I'd find some nasty shit. But anyway, it's okay, because they changed it. Change it!
Changed it from women all over America are fighting greasy pots and pans
to cunts all over America. That's what I would have done if I was the head of Procter & Gamble, because I'm a dick.
To people all over America.
Oh, fucking inspirational. Oh my god. Did that stop most dishes across America being done by women? No? Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, they're still being oppressed by the dishes, but at least they're not being oppressed by this commercial. Look at their faces.
It was at that moment that I realized the magnitude of my actions. At the age of 11, I had created my small level of impact by standing up for equality.
Really? And if, let's see, I'm guessing if some trailer trash white girl at like 11 years old had written a letter to all of these same people, would they get the same responses? Would it be exactly the same? It was just you. I mean, it would have been anyone, wouldn't it? Let's be honest. It would have been just... They would have looked at buck-toothed Mary Sue and gone, well, okay, Mary, you're absolutely right. We'll change it. Even though, your father's a druggie and all these sort of things. We care because you're just like a girl. That's what we care about. It's nothing else about you. And you are a fantastic representation for women. Any woman can be beautiful, can be a successful actress, and can end up marrying a prince and becoming a princess. I mean, this is just within the scope of what most women can do. And I bet you didn't have any privilege at all growing up. I bet it was really difficult because, I mean, hell, you're mixed race. I mean, I saw dozens of articles across the news in Britain after she got married going, oh my god, she's mixed race. Bitch, I'm mixed race. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck.
Oh. Women need a seat at the table.
Oh, maybe they should build a chair. They're not going to do that, are they?
They need an invitation to be seated there.
Not if they built their own chairs, they wouldn't, and their own tables. As in, if women actually did things and didn't rely on men to do things for them, they wouldn't need to sit at the table. In fact, I mean, this is actually sounding a lot like this entire story, isn't it? Sorry, go on.
And in some cases, where this isn't available, well then you know what?
Build your fucking own. That's it, isn't it? Don't look at, in some cases, don't look at like when these aren't available, we're going to have to nag our way to success. What you should do is just get off your asses and build your own fucking things. To use your metaphor, build your own table, build your own chairs, build your own fucking house. But you're not going to do that, of course. Sorry, go on, Meghan.
Then they need to create their own table.
Marvellous.
It is said...
Who could have even thought of this idea? Women creating their own stuff? Fuck! That's so revolutionary, Meghan. I can't believe no one's thought of it before. Go on.
That girls with dreams become women with vision.
Yeah, they end up becoming princesses.
May we empower each other to carry out such vision.
Sounds like a prayer, doesn't it?
Because it isn't enough to simply talk about equality. One must believe in it. And it is...
Well, I didn't think I was going to get validated that easily, to be honest. I'm blown away. I thought I was being sarcastic. Didn't realize I was being serious. But go on.
Isn't enough to simply believe in it. One must work at it.
Wow. Amazing. If you want to succeed in life, you've got to work at something. Incredible. Sorry, do go on, Meghan.
Let's work at it together, starting now.
Except for you. You're going to go live in a palace with a prince. But you know what? I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll Google her and see what her parents did. And so it turns out that her father is an Emmy Award-winning lighting director whose profession resulted in his young daughter often visiting the set of Married with Children. Interesting. From the age of 5, she was educated at private schools. Very interesting. It's almost like there are pre-existing connections here between the media and the entertainment industry that are being taken advantage of by her Emmy Award-winning father in order to raise his profile and her profile and everyone's profile, in fact, in order to put pressure on a corporation to change their propaganda to be more progressive. It's weird how inspirational this is. And then she grew up and became a princess. Fucking hell, any girl can do that.